Welcome to the South Korean cooking show. Today we're going to be teaching you how to make South Korean dish sushi that most of you probably know about. We're going to be making salmon sushi, but before we talk about that, I'm going to discuss a little bit about South Korea and some of their local crops, their eating customs, and their diet. So local crops, as most of Asia is, they're great rice producers. Rice everywhere, rice bowl, everything has rice in it, as you can see here. And then after that, there's also barley, wheat, just the basics that you grow here in America as well. As for eating customs, everything is eaten with rice. They eat in what they call a rice bowl format. So if you have there's no main dish, you just have a lot of side dishes. Rice is the main dish, and you eat it with the rice. As for diets, it's a lot healthier than it is here in the US. Fish, rice, vegetables is basically all you got there. It's surrounded by ocean, lots of fish, rice plantations, and vegetables growing everywhere. Alright, for materials and cooking ingredients, we're gonna need first a bowl of water to keep your hands moist when dealing with the rice. You're gonna need a wet cloth. You're gonna need this bamboo rolling pad for rolling sushi, your seaweed, sticky rice, depending on what you want in your roll. Here I have smoked salmon, cream cheese, lettuce, cucumbers, and red peppers. And then afterwards, if you want sauces on top or for decorations, I have a peanut butter sauce here, and a red sauce, hot sauce, and then of course a knife. Okay, we start with our rice here. Make sure you have your seaweed down on your roller. You're gonna wanna get your hands wet and pick up the sticky rice and spread it across this seaweed pad here. You don't want it to be really thick, or you'll have too much rice on your sushi and you'll kind of drown out the flavor of what's inside and the sauces and whatnot. Alright, now that you've got your rice all evenly distributed among your seaweed, you're gonna go ahead and get the seaweed right here and quickly flip it over rice side down onto the bamboo. Then first we're gonna start with the lettuce. Okay, so you're gonna spread the cream cheese over the lettuce, and you want to get a decent amount on there because you want to make sure you can really taste it in there pretty good. So yeah, now that you got that on there, you'll do salmon next. So I have 2 cuts of salmon here. Then we're gonna jump to our vegetables here. So it doesn't matter which order you put them in. And you want to be able to roll your sushi, so you don't want them super thick on there. Just about like that for both of them should be just fine. Alright, this is maybe the hardest part. This is where you actually make it into a roll. So you're gonna pick up your bamboo and make sure you got kind of a good grip on the inside ingredients. Push it over and really kind of squeeze it. Not too hardly in one spot, but evenly squeeze it down good. And then pull it back. And there's your first layer. Then you're gonna go again. And squeeze that down good too. Make sure it's nice and compact. Pull that back. We're gonna wipe this off quickly. And put it for the last one. So last time, roll that really good. Make sure it's compact in there. Now that we've got that, we're ready to cut it up. So gonna go ahead and lift it off. You'll find that it's pretty solid. You don't gotta be too fragile with it. Serrated knife works best, and you're gonna cut it in halves. So start in the middle and very slowly so you don't mess up the inside or the rice on the outside. Now we move to this half. So now going into fourths. And you don't want to mess up on this part because this could go from a nice sushi to a Asian salad. So then into eighths for the last one is the hardest one. It helps kind of to have two holds there on either side of the knife. Just don't cut your finger off. Nice and slow. And last one. Alright, there you go. 8 pieces of very nice looking sushi. Go ahead and pick them up here. You can arrange them however you want, make them look pretty. Taste the same either way. But sushi is definitely kind of an artwork as well as a food. So it's just kind of, I don't know, kind of put in a little bit of a worm pattern type thing. This will make it look, if you want to wow your eaters, just kind of, this is what a lot of people do. They'll rip a piece of lettuce and just kind of stick it on each one. Alright, so for the decorating with the sauces, you're gonna just get a normal Ziploc, smaller bag, sandwich bag, whatever, and you're gonna pour as much as you think you'll need. And then we're going to snip the corners so you can pour it. So you're just gonna squish it down to the corner that you cut. We're gonna go ahead, just squirt it out. And that also makes it look kind of fancy. You're gonna do the same with your next one. And there it is. Sometimes it's maybe a little extra to dip in. They'll decorate the plate like a little zigzag or something. Make it look kind of cool because, like I said earlier, sushi is, well, cooking in general is also an art, not just food. So you got kind of a cool little zigzag pattern. So that's it. You're ready to eat it. It looks delicious. So, I'll just bite it with my hands. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more sauce on this, just here. What the heck? You know where that one went?